Hello. I just watched No Hard Feelings. Been wanting to watch this film for a little while since I saw the trailer. Thought I'd wait for it to go on streaming. Picked it up the other day, cheap on Blu-ray. So, anyway, quick plot rundown, synopsis, whatever you want to call it. Millie, I think her name is, Jennifer Lawrence's character, lives in this small town. She needs a car. Her car's been taken away because she hasn't paid her taxes. She needs a car to work. Stumbles upon a rich family that sort of live on the island in season and will reward her with a car if she takes her son out and helps him lose his virginity. So nothing unusual. We've seen this plot line before in 10 Things About You. 10 Things How About You. They've done this sort of plot line, American Pie sort of plot line, and pretty much throughout the film, there's nothing new here to be found. It is beat for beat, that type of thing. You sort of know where it's going to lead. You know, there's at each point in the story, there's going to be a cliche. But it's not really about that, and although it is quite funny for the most part, and there is some, I wouldn't say shocking, because I grew up watching things like American Pie, but, I'm surprised they got away with some of the stuff in this, with today's film culture. There was some really funny sort of, dare I say, gross out comedy moments in it, but you know what? I wasn't expecting this film to have as much heart as it did, and to be fair, that's where the film's strengths lie, within the heart of the film, with its heart, its passion, and some decent underlying messages as well. I won't go into it too much. The comedy is good. Jennifer Lawrence throws herself into it fully committed to it, not afraid of making a fool of herself. All the supporting cast, I would have liked to have seen a bit more. She's got a couple of friends in the film called, I think it's Sarah and Jim. I think so. She's pregnant, and her other half husband, he's one of the Little Johns in Halloween Kills. He's really good in this. Don't get enough of them. Kind of want a bit more of them. Matthew Broderick is quite good in it as well, but again, you don't get too much of them. The main focus is on the two main characters. I can't remember the chap's name who plays Percy, but they're both him and Jennifer Lawrence's character have really good chemistry. So really enjoyed this film. As I say, it slowed down sort of in the middle somewhat when it started getting a little bit serious. I was never bored watching it, but it was just I think it's marketed more sort of like a gross out comedy, like an American Pie or a Road Trip or something like that, and I think it's got a little bit more to say for itself. So if you're going into it expecting it to just be a sort of a gross out comedy, you might be a little bit disappointed. You might be pleased to find there's a little bit more there to be had. But overall, I thought it was quite a fun little flick. I like the setting as well, the sort of like this little sort of small seaside town. Again, I don't really use it enough to its advantage though. But overall, I thought it was good fun, and I kind of needed a little bit of a laugh today. So yeah, quite thoroughly enjoyed it. Out of 10, I'm giving it an 8, just about. I don't like doing halves. I think it's better than the 7. Might not quite be an 8. So look, if you want to give it the half, give it the half. But personally, I recommend it. It's quite good fun. I can see myself going back to this in the future. Throwing it on. Yeah, it's quite sweet. I enjoyed it. So anyway, if you're interested, check it out. It's probably streaming somewhere. You can pick it up cheap on physical, which I always champion. Anyway, I'm shooting off because I'm going to start a barbecue, cooking up some sausages. Leave us a thumbs up. Ta-da!